You're watching the Quiksilver Pro France on Fox Sports. Kuiper Girl along with Peter Mel and Strider Wazalewski talking you through all of the action, overlapping heat format. Kelly Slater has just entered the water with his matchup against Leonardo Fioravanti.
Oh, good.
Transitioning to live action here with Kelly Slater on the backhand.
Going in that heat, got good numbers.
Great replay right here for Kelly Slater. Two well-served turns up into the corner there. The first one, okay. The second one was money.
The long road of recovery for Leo Fioravanti. And it's good to see him back in the jersey, and he's looking healthy because he took a win in the seeding round earlier in competition. Fioravanti in the barrel, and there's no exit there for Leo. When we talk about Kelly Slater, we're talking about a guy who's transcended numerous generations in professional surfing. Here's Leo Fioravanti. Looks like he was looking for a ramp, but that wave was rampless.
Yeah, 100% he was. He's going to at least match a 6.
Another barrel. This time, Leo Fioravanti is able to find an exit.
That's that other angle, and then Leo's wave real quick. So these will go on the score line for both these surfers.
And in 2012, Kelly Slater took that win over Dane Reynolds. Slater up and out. So with those finishes and victories here in France, it shows you how Kelly was able to transcend those generations. Just we look at 92 to 96 to 2012 with victories here.
Awesome.
Rookie on tour versus another rookie in Pedersen Crisanto. Kelly Slater throwing the fins, getting a little funky there, but unable to straighten out and go complete on that turn, Strider.
You know, I'm right around there. I'm riding 30 cubic liters, so there's a big separation in foam there in comparison to an average man and into Superman, Kelly Slater.
Fioravanti throws the tail, goes to the reverse, goes complete. Leo Fioravanti looking to ditch his low score of a 1.6.
It feels like his surfing is free.
Well, we're looking back at the seeding round. This is what happened live action with Kelly Slater.
Well, outside of the priority heat, he was able to get himself that wave and surf his wave into a number.
3.1 for that last wave for Kelly Slater. Still trailing Leo Fioravanti in the non-priority heat.
He was able to spelunker through with his headline on. He would have made it. It probably could have lifted the score slightly. They make you chuckle. I like that.
Kelly Slater, and just missed times that between Leo Fioravanti and Kelly Slater, and it actually has been the younger Fioravanti who's had the advantage when matched up together in past man-on-man heats.
The days get warm.
Baguettes are warm.
Oh, man.
Fioravanti loaded up, taken to the air, and catches that outside rail on the rotation. In paddling Slater to see something that he likes. Slater taking off, winds up off the bottom, off the top, cheats that section, goes to a layback snap, and a little too laid back, and doesn't get the finish.
They want you to work for him.
Leo got this wave during the break. Big backhand turnout for one big section. And Kelly coming down with a completion right before the sim, where he's basically in almost all the finals through the Australian leg. And he was getting the call up repeatedly that season. So they finally get to have the rematch from France as Leo still 2-0 over Kelly. Now an 8-1-7 combined total for Kelly, who just got the lead. Kolohe and Dino just kicking things off with Solomon Bailey. As we'll see Leo get a little bit of board speed and kick out. Joe Trappell with Potts and Strider Wazalewski.
Just wants revenge. He wants to get some action back on him, and let's see what he does, Joe.
A lot of speed already from the takeoff for Kelly, and he'll get slammed straight down on the next opportunity, setting up for the Italian. Sets his rail nicely. That stays nice and hollow. Fioravanti looking to snap the finish shut and gets the combination complete.
Out in the water at the moment, the Italian stallion coming back, needing a 4.08 Strider. What do you think about that?
I love it. I think he's going to get the score. Got himself some tube time. Identified the section, slowed down perfectly, came out for the finish. You know, the slammed one shut right on the beach to the cheering crowd.
So that one's still just starting to warm up. But you think of Leo in this position where he got great results as a wild card. Then when he was on full time, he kind of struggled and ended up falling off tour. It could end up freeing him up to do his best surfing. Kelly on the move. Big power hack. Taps the next section and kicks out, so one big explosive move. Last of Leo to come in, last of Kelly now, an absolute battle. Our crew is insane. That scared me as well from upstairs. As we see that big tail-high reverse attempt. Seen some almost close calls to getting completions. Leo Fioravanti putting one up through the lip. He was just happy to be back in the water after so much time out.
So he's right there.
Pulls in for a great right-hand pin. Kelly souls his way into the detonation section.
Now that was the barrel.
That was a barrel. I'll have to agree with you with that, Potts. And you know, when you saw him looking at that wave and identifying it on the replay, Potts, when you walk us through it,
We go like straight under the lip, straight into the barrel. Comes out nice and clean. You could still see the nose of the board, so that's going to be the only negative really when it comes to throwing a score down. But I think that's going to be the best score of the heat so far. It's almost every CC, every little droplet of water. Here we go.
Now a left for Kelly. Little mistimed backhand climb. He's out of there. Winning his first major championship tour event here in France. It's all up to Fioravanti if he can come back with another massive moment against Kelly. Kelly swings again. Looking to improve on a 4-5. Big full rotation alley-oop. But couldn't take it down. Meanwhile, Fioravanti, the Italian, with some room to move in the pit. Leo into daylight. He is feeling it. What a wave. Clutch performance there from Leo, up against the greatest of all time. And to celebrate on the sand with a crowd that wants to see him do well. That's probably one of the more memorable barrels he's had in his career out here. That's what you think.
Well, it's a solid wave. Nice driving through that section. Completely disappeared for quite a while. It is definitely better, and it is looking like an absolute bomb of a score coming through. Great angle here. You can see him driving through. These are the barrels the judges like. They don't want to see those guys slowing down to manufacture.
he disappeared for a nanosecond. Looked like Leo was deep. Kelly looking again now, Joe.
Short wave for Kelly. Nice travel time, comes out, needs something big now. First turn, and already onto the beach. 42 seconds.
We go 8.33. Kelly needs a 5.94. Is he going to get it? Tube to snap. Dry docks himself on the beach.
What a
what a
close
heat.
to the matchup.
Great heat there for both Kelly and Leo.
And just a heat where Leo put himself in a position to perform and pack that crazy barrel.
There it is.
Numbers coming in for Kelly, and it's not enough. Fioravanti does it again and stays undefeated over Kelly Slater in his career. Now 3-0. Leo is back and into the round of 16.